into it then. All right, let's clear the ticks there for that. We're on to the main event. The one we're all here for.
Yes.
Sean Strickland versus Dricus du Plessis. Who's going to get it on the night is the question. Starting with the champion then in Sean Strickland. Now, we've never really expected Sean Strickland to ever become champion, let's face it. And neither did he, really.
No.
But do you think we could see a complete change in his demeanour from him now that he does have the belt? You know? Or is he just going to be same old Sean?
No, I think he's going to be same old Sean. Like you said, I don't even think he, like, in his heart of hearts, like, you get fighters that just fight for money. You get fighters that just fight just because they love fighting. And there will be fighters that want to be champion. And I think Sean was one of them that I don't think he was fussed about being champion. He just wanted to fight.
Yeah.
And then obviously we all know the back and forth that he had with Izzy when Sean Strickland was fighting Pereira. So I think that fight was going to happen eventually. So yeah, I don't think he's going to change the demeanor at all. I just think that Sean Strickland's going to be Sean Strickland.
Yeah, obviously his bank account's now clearly changed.
Oh yeah,
which is why part of me now thinks that the whole brawl in the previous pay-per-view was a bit fixed.
Sell it.
And it was to sell it, yeah. And it might have been his idea. Because like seeing it today on the embedded, they're shaking hands and stuff, and it's like, if you're the UFC, like, why, embedded guys, why have you done this?
Yeah,
because you completely like
downplayed it now.
Yeah, like it's not as much hype now. We've seen them like be friends and all buddy behind the scenes. Now every fan is now thinking that brawl was a fix up. I mean, like, it kind of, part of me was thinking it was a fix up anyways. But let's face it, I've come from a WWE background where you just almost like hope it's real. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So if you guys hadn't shown that clip or even put it as the thumbnail of them shaking hands, then us fans are still going to have that belief that maybe perhaps it could have been real.
Yeah.
You know?
No, exactly that.
Look, I'm still hyped for the fight because it's stylistically...
Oh, stylistically a great fight. But like you said,
awesome.
If they want to sell the fight, then obviously you got to have a little bit of bad blood in there, haven't you, really?
Yeah. And look, part of that is because maybe the UFC is heading down that way because of the likes of your Misfits boxing that's there. You had the whole Dylan Dennis type scenarios with Logan Paul that made that fight kind of sell. So maybe there are, and the deal that they've got with Endeavor, who owned WWE. So maybe there is going to be a little bit more of that kind of showmanship a little bit. And
yeah, who knows?
I don't know. But moving on to then the challenger, Dricus du Plessis. Now, beating Robert Whittaker was Dricus's kind of coming out party.
Yeah.
There were a few moments in the past which kind of had you doubting whether he could go all the way or not. You know, like the fights like the Travis, the Brad Tavares fight, and the Derek Brunson fight. And, you know, you had said to me off air about, you know, going back to the Darren Till fight where Darren Till looked like he had quite a lot of success in that fight. But can he do enough to stop Strickland in this, you know, who's known for his striking defense? Because he spars the most out of anyone. And he gets hit the least.
Yes. No, I think you're spot on there, like with his striking defense. And we've seen sort of when du Plessis hurts his opponents, he comes forward a lot. And I'm not saying that Sean Strickland's going to catch him with a bomb, because we know that Sean Strickland doesn't have knockout power as such, and obviously du Plessis does. I think if Strickland can stay defensively sound and just pick du Plessis apart, make du Plessis come forward and come on with these short bursts and just tire du Plessis, take him into them championship rounds again. Because I know du Plessis now had that. He had that operation to make him obviously have more air. Exactly that. And I don't know. I'm one of them guys that don't believe the hype of du Plessis just yet. Like you said, he just keeps winning, which is fair play to him. But I think this now is actually Robert Whittaker one was a test. But he just got caught in that fight, didn't he? You know what I mean? Just got caught in that fight. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
No,
I actually really think that
I
Sean Strickland stylistically can win this fight just purely because we've not seen his wrestling yet, but he does have great wrestling. We've not yet to see it. I think he's got great takedown defense, and a lot of people count Sean Strickland out anyway, as well as obviously some people count out Duplessis. And I
mm,
think if Sean Strickland can just keep picking his way apart, chopping that tree down, and then getting him to them later rounds, slowing down Duplessis, he could win by decision. Or
it's funny that you said that you think that Duplessis will be the one pushing the pace in this.
yeah,
And it's
no, I think he will,
usually
yeah,
Sean Strickland who's the one who's pushing the pace. He's always on the front foot.
yeah.
Um, so maybe he does need to make Dricus
Oh yeah,
fight
no,
off the back
yeah,
foot.
yeah. You're making me think now as well. Yeah, I definitely think it. Yeah, again, either way, I think if Sean Strickland will be on the front foot, he's still making Duplessis work because Duplessis is going to be firing bombs, isn't he? So
Mm.
again, I think if Sean's in his face, then that's when the bombs of Duplessis will come out, and again, he could catch Sean. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Again, if he can stay defensively sound, could tire
The
out
thing is
Duplessis.
Strickland's very no, it's not Strickland. Duplessis is very kind of unpredictable in the
Yeah, no, you're right.
bursts that
Yeah,
he does,
yeah,
and a lot of the times he doesn't. It doesn't look very sort of natural
mm,
as a striker. He's not like an Izzy who will kind of use a lot of feints, pick you
yeah,
apart, and try and land the one
yeah,
two combination. Dricus will come forward with flurries,
yes.
and they're always on the offbeat a lot of time, and
Mm.
maybe that could be enough to catch Sean Strickland.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Duplessis can't catch him because he full on can. And
Yeah,
obviously, we know the power that Duplessis has. He touches
he's a
anyone
big
in
boy
this division, they're going out.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
quick couple of
Okay.
chats and we
Go on,
jump
get
on to the next one.
some chats in before we get into the
All
gauge.
right. So BC says, can't argue with the data. Obviously, I'm replying to George saying about Breezy with the stats.
Okay.
Breezy says, mate, I watched a couple of episodes and brought a board game into Waterstones the other day. I'm guessing he's on about that series you're watching.
Oh, okay.
George May says, let's speak in Africans here, my bro. Springboks won Rugby World Cup last year, and we are getting the first real African champ from South Africa, says George Merrick.
Oh.
Let me just get that one up.
Ooh. He's
And
going
then
for
George Murray
Duplessis.
says the same idiot who sat them together at the UFC 296 put Arnold and his opponent on the. Oh yeah, because Arnold Allen was sat right next to Evlev signing posters, weren't they? Did you see that?
Oh no, I didn't. I
So
actually didn't see
yeah,
that.
yeah, I saw a picture of Arnold Allen, and he was sat. They were sat on the same table, but Evlev was sat this side, and Arnold Allen was sat that side, and they were signing posters. Mental, a good one you brought that up. I actually forgot to mention. Let's call it. George Murray says
Oh
Strickland rear
dear.
naked choke round 3.
Oh, apparently people like I've heard a few times from like Rogan and various other people from that camp that Strickland's got some underrated grappling.
No, 100%. And that's what I was saying earlier. Tom says just got caught. Dricus out grappled and outstruck Rob in a clean sweep. And this is what I was saying earlier. I bring that comment up. So this is what I want to sort of say because I get proper what's the word I want to use? Sort of outspoken about
Hey,
that Robert Whittaker fight versus Duplessis. Robert Whittaker was having good success in both rounds 1 and 2. Don't get me wrong. And it was only in that last minute where Duplessis got that takedown. Robert Whittaker took down Duplessis in round 1.
fine moments.
And then at the last minute of round 1, Duplessis probably stole the round. I do agree with that because he got the takedown, landed some nasty elbows, nasty ground and pound. Again, he probably stole that round. So Duplessis round 1. But again, it was an evenly. Duplessis did not dominate round 1 in the slightest. Yes, I know he stole round 1 at the end of the round because of the elbows and the ground and pound he landed. But on the feet, it was contested. And then round 2, again, Robert Whittaker started well, and then it's just a power difference. He got caught with
I get the hate for Dricus.
I get it. And then
it's because I think people almost expecting him just to completely dominate performances. He's not really dominating you, but he's having really good success in various moments.
Yeah, exactly that. And he had a good end of round 1. And then we go on to round 2. Like I said, Rob started good round 2 as well. and then just got caught with that jab. And again, I go on to the power difference. He got caught with that jab, which again, Du Plessis has the power to do that. He could do that to Sean Strickland. Don't get me wrong. And then like Robert Whittaker was badly hurt, and don't get me wrong. Obviously, fair play to Du Plessis. Took advantage of Whittaker being hurt, and TKO'd him. But yeah,
what's actually kind of wild is I just want to bring this up is when people say that Dricus hasn't got any cardio and really lacks his cardio. A stat that I've noticed this week is that apparently he's got the most landed per minute strikes than anyone in the middleweight division at the moment.
Yeah. No, you got hats off to
him. So his
like,
volume is up there.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Puts out the most volume. So, but of course, when you put out the most volume, you are going to look tired.
Yeah. But like you said, he's only been like that. Robert Whittaker that one was a 5-round fight, wasn't it? Was it a 3-round fight? No, I think it was a 3-round fight, wasn't it?
3,
yeah. So again, we've not seen Du Plessis in them later rounds because fair play to him. He's been finishing dudes. But yeah, I think if Sean Strickland can take him into them deep waters, but then again, like I said, Du Plessis has the capability to.
Now, of course, these stats that I've got here are quite interesting when we talk about Sean's striking defense. Because at the moment, the absorb per minute is significantly more than Sean Strickland. But
more
I don't know
for
if
Sean
that's
Strickland.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
And that might be purely because he's had a lot more.
Yeah, he's had a lot more fights, hasn't he?
5-round fights.
Yeah.
He also, used to be at middleweight as well.
Yeah.
His fights are completely different since moving the jump to middleweight. So, yeah.
Because he fought a welterweight, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I think part of that is the reason why that number is higher. Because then it doesn't make sense. You've got absorb per minute, which is higher for Strickland, but then the striking defense percentage is actually higher for Strickland. It's 63%. So,
like you said, I think it's just because he's had more fights.
Yeah.
Last couple of comments before we go on to anything else. Tom said Du Plessis finishes Dricus finishes him within 3. George Mary says Strickland was grappling Magomed at the PI a couple weeks ago at the PI weeks ago, and Sean was looking comfortable rolling with this mountain.
Oh, there you go.
Is that Magomed Ankalaev he was on about?
Yeah, that's what I think he means.
Okay, and then Tom goes on. Dricus is going to debunk the Sean has great cardio myth. Any top fighter would when they jab teep all fight. Dricus pace will drown Sean.
I can see that. That's a good point there.
Yes, it's a very good point there. Because like JK just said a minute ago about the way that Dricus puts the pace on them fighters, and like you said, and he lands more per minute as well. Just Sean
will force you to fight at his pace.
Yeah,
a lot of the time. But he also makes you miss. Go on.
George May says, "Tom, have love for all fighters."
There you go. All right. Cool. Love that. Okay, excellent chats, guys. Pop that thumbs up button if you've not done so already, and of course, hit the subscribe button.
Again, for me, I respect all fighters as well. I'm just sort of just breaking down fights, in my opinion. Again,
apart from Izzy, because we just love to
love to wind up side with Izzy. But yeah, just obviously your comments have been amazing. I'm not disagreeing with anything. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Love it.
All right, striking wise, who are we going for? Because Dricus has got some.
I could get moaned at.
It is because Dricus has got some good kickboxing.
Yeah,
you got Strickland with that Philly shell, defensive, does what he needs to do.
But does striking defense come into it? That's what I mean.
It's all part of striking overall.
You know what I mean? Because then you would slight edge maybe to Sean, but then you think Du Plessis probably a little bit better of a kickboxer, mixes in the kicks and things like that. But then
Sean Strickland outstruck Israel Adesanya. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, we'll give it to him.
No, he didn't outstruck it. I don't think I think the numbers were in favour of Izzy, if I can remember rightly. But
no, but you're right there, because everyone said that Israel Adesanya was the best striker in the middleweight division. So yeah, I think that's that there.
Izzy didn't beat Strickland. It was that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's got to go Strickland again. We're not downplaying Du Plessis. Just, you know what I mean.
But then Du Plessis did finish Rob.
Yeah, that's true. But then Izzy finished Rob as well, didn't he? So
I know.
and then Sean
MMA
beat,
math don't make sense, but
yeah.
Yeah, because yeah, defense obviously plays into it. I think Sean's defense has been
Because we could be
top-notch as
fair
of
and
late.
give Sean striking and a Duplessis is obviously going to get the power.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you on that, without a doubt.
Anyone in the chat? So who do you think you would give striking to? Sean Strickland or Duplessis?
Grappling wise,
Oh, do you have the fighters at the end as well at the bottom?
oh, do you know what? I forgot to get them up all night.
Ah.
I've had them in there. There you go. Yeah. What? Grappling wise.
George May says Sean Strickland all day. Alex, welcome in. He says Strickland all day.
All right. Okay. Is that in terms of picks overall? I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
perhaps.
So go on. What did you say?
I'm just seeing. There's no.
Say speed.
No.
Oh, you say grappling. Duplessis for grappling. Oh, but it's because we've not seen it. I've got to go for Duplessis for grappling.
Wait, what? Oh, you've not seen much of some.
I've not seen much of Sean's, and I've seen Duplessis grapple with the last couple of his opponents. To be fair,
yeah, it's all been a lot of smoke for what people have been saying.
Yeah, well, and Duplessis does have a nasty guillotine as well. So,
Okay. Ooh, wrong one. There we go. Okay then. Speed though.
Kind of want to go Duplessis for speed as well.
Oh, you can
you say Sean?
Yourself here, son. No, but I can kind of see it.
Yeah, just because of the short burst that he has, they're quick, aren't they?
I get that. Yeah, the way he's able to close distance is very, very quick.
Yeah,
I'll give him that.
I know Sean will be on the front foot as well, but just because of them short bursts, so I'd probably have,
Is it safe to give cardio to Strickland then?
Sorry, say that again?
Is it safe to give cardio to Strickland then?
Yes.
I mean,
you've got to.
Obviously, Strickland's pace, he puts a slow pace on people and gets through it, I guess.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Devon never really seems tired. We've obviously seen Dricus get tired, but then he puts out more, so...
Yeah, no, that's true.
Bit of a
I think cardio, you've got to go Sean, because that's just... Yeah.
If he's able to keep it at his
Hopefully
part.
you're still in the chat, sir.
Mate, he's going to be mugging you off. He's like, how is this guy picking all of these options for Duplessis? Yeah, he's just mugging him off.
No, because I think just Sean's got the important ones. I've gone for cardio for Sean, and I've gone for striking for Sean.
And that's how he's going to get it done.
And that's how he gets it done, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Duplessis can have grappling all day. He can have the power all day, but he's got to catch Sean first, hasn't he? You know
so overall prediction, what was your prediction if you haven't?
Yeah, my prediction is Sean Strickland decision.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
Who are you going for in this one?
I think I've gone for a round 4 finish.
Oh, for Duplessis?
For Sean Strickland.
Have you really? Ooh. You naughty man.
Yeah. Just think maybe, that Abbas fight that we saw. Might be,
again, it's a sign because, like you said, Abbas has great power, great kickboxing, great grappling. Put the pace on Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland survived the early rounds, and this is what I'm saying. If Sean Strickland can survive where Duplessis has the most power in rounds 1 and 2, we're off to the races with Sean Strickland.
And then he just melts DDP. Ooh. All right, well, there you go. The gauges say 3-2 to Dricus. Let us know who you're going with on the night in the chats and in the comments section. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Get in the last chats then.